All right, top of the hour came and went again without asking permission. It feels like that's happening more lately. You're listening to GhostLine, same hour, same frequency, or close enough. We've got a few things sitting in the inbox tonight. Not calls, just people trying to figure out if something's wrong. And I'll be honest, I don't think they're asking the right question anymore. Because is something wrong implies you'd recognize it. This one came in earlier today. Guy says he had the same conversation twice. Same person, same place, same words. Now that happens, we all do it. Except the second time, the other person reacted like it was the first. No acknowledgement. No, you already said that. Just clean. Reset. Another one. Someone checks their phone, 10:14. Looks away, looks back, 10:09. Now that's either a glitch, or you've discovered time travel needs to go backwards 5 minutes, which, honestly, respect, but they said it didn't feel like anything. No shift, no moment, just less time. And this is a part that stuck with me. It's not that things are appearing. It's that they're not continuing properly. Our third story, this one's short, and I'll keep coming back to it. There's a guy at work, and according to the message, every time they talk to him, it's the same version. Same tone, same timing, same responses. Not similar, same. Like he doesn't continue the conversation, he restarts it. And that's when it clicked. If something's real, it changes. People change mid-sentence. They hesitate, they adjust. They surprise you. But if something doesn't update... Now, before everyone listening starts side-eyeing their coworkers tomorrow morning, I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying it's a weird thing to notice. We're going to the lines. Evan's already hovering over one like it insulted him personally. So let's see what we've got. You're on GhostLine. What's your name?
Chels. Short for Chelsea.
Chelsea. Where are you calling from?
Somewhere just outside of...
Yeah, that tracks tonight. What's going on?
I think I figured something out.
All right. That's either good news or we're all in trouble.
It's not good. I started noticing little things. People repeating themselves. Conversations not progressing.
We've been hearing that.
Yeah. But I wanted to know if it was them or me. So I started testing it.
Fair. Testing how?
I'd say something slightly different each time. Change a word. Pause in a weird place. Just enough to see if they'd react.
And?
Sometimes they didn't. Like the conversation had already decided how it was going to go. So I pushed it.
How far?
I stopped responding completely. Just looked at them.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Except they kept going.
What do you mean?
Like I'd answered. Like my part of the conversation still happened.
And you didn't say anything?
No. That's when I realized if something's real, it reacts. It adjusts. It changes. But if it doesn't, it's already decided.
So what are you saying?
I don't think everything updates anymore. And I don't know if I do either.
Chelsea, if you keep testing it, be careful what you're testing.
Yeah, I think it notices.
Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Evan's giving me that look again, which for anyone new means either this is a great call or I'm about to regret my life choices. You're on GhostLine. What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan. Where are you calling from, Ryan?
I'm in district.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of that lately. We'll just let the map figure itself out. Alright, Ryan, what's on your mind?
I'll try to keep this tight.
That would make you the first tonight. Go ahead.
Everyone talks about the Big Bang like it's an explosion outward,
Already bold. Continue.
but mathematically, it doesn't have to be.
Alright, you're gonna need to walk me through this like I failed physics on purpose.
If you take enough mass and compress it, you get a black hole, right?
So far, I'm with you. Suspiciously, but I'm there.
Now, take all the mass in our observable universe and compress it until you get a black hole, okay? That black hole's event horizon would be about the same size as the observable universe, right? Leading some to surmise that we are living inside a black hole. So, what if the limit of the observable universe is actually the event horizon as viewed from inside a black hole? What if we're looking at a boundary?
Okay, hold on. I just want to make sure I'm tracking. You called into a late night radio show to tell me we might be living on the edge of something we can't perceive.
Yeah.
Alright. Carry on. You still with me? Alright. Either we lost him, or he resolved himself out of the conversation. Which I'm starting to not love as a sentence. Okay. We're gonna keep moving before that turns into a whole thing. Evan? Evan? Yeah, alright. You're doubling down tonight. Alright, let's do it. You're on GhostLine. What's your name?
Marco.
Marco. Where are you calling from?
Italy.
Alright. We've gone international. Pressure's on. What have you got?
I restore audio.
Okay. Now you've got my attention. You're already more qualified to be here than I am. So you're telling me, when something degrades, it doesn't disappear evenly.
No,
It chooses.
not consciously. But yes,
Based on what?
importance.
Defined by who?
Not who, what.
Alright. Keep going.
When you compress audio, voices stay longer than background.
Okay.
Tone goes before words, texture goes before tone. Eventually, you're left with something that still functions, but it's missing the detail.
And you're seeing that outside of recordings?
Yes. There's a man I work with. We talk every day. When he leaves, I can't describe his face.
That happens.
I thought so too. So I paid attention. His voice, it's still there. But there's less in it,
Less how?
like it's been compressed. And the things around him don't stay consistent.
Meaning?
Objects shift. Conversations repeat. Details don't hold.
So, what are you saying?
I'm saying, if reality is information, then it can be reduced.
Reduced for what?
Efficiency. You think your world is expanding, but it's only lowering the bit rate.
All right, thank you for your call, Marco. We're going to go back to the lines. You're on GhostLine. What's your name?
Jared.
Jared. Where are you calling from?
West Side.
We're getting less specific as the night goes on. I respect that. What's going on?
I think I know what the White Room is.
All right. Go ahead.
It's not a place. It's a state.
We've heard that before.
Yeah. But I think I know what triggers it.
Okay.
The app.
The odds app.
Yeah. It tracks everything. Not just what you do, how you react.
That's not exactly new.
No. But it's not just collecting it. It's adjusting for it.
Adjusting how?
You ever notice sometimes you feel like yourself and sometimes you don't?
That's most of my week, yeah.
The app tracks when you're aligned
Aligned with what?
with how you're supposed to be. And when it pushes you far enough, everything else just drops.
The White Room.
Yeah. It's not somewhere you go. It's what's left. When everything unnecessary is removed.
Why would it do that?
To see what you are without the noise.
That doesn't sound like a wellness feature.
It's not for you. And I think the more it learns, the easier it gets to send you there.
Send you?
Yeah. Not everyone comes back the same. Some people come back better aligned.
All right. Let's not rush to wrap this up, because that's usually where things get simplified. And nothing we've heard tonight has been simple. We started with stories, things repeating, not lining up. Then we had 2 callers. One talking about boundaries, information being flattened, and another talking about compression, detail being reduced, and now we get someone who can't hold on to the details long enough to trust them. That's not 3 separate things. That's one thing from 3 angles. If reality is information, then it can be processed, filtered, prioritized. We've talked before about systems that decide what matters, who gets attention, who gets remembered. What if that's not just social? What if that's structural? What if What gets noticed is what gets to stay detailed. And everything else gets compressed. I had something earlier before the show. I wrote it down, just a note. And now I can't remember why. Which could be nothing. So, if you're listening tonight, pay attention to the edges, the parts that don't stick, the things you can't quite describe after they're gone, because that might not be random. It might be what's being left out. Same hour, same frequency.
When the markets fall